Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Friday Night Magic. Today I'm playing Grinning Malice. This is a black and red deck, and wow, that's a great opening hand. Alright, let's draw a new one here, come on. There we go, much better. Really like this actually. Alright, fantastic, we will keep it. Min gets to play first. He is revealing a card and milling me. He is playing the mill deck. Pretty happy that I've got the Demigod of Revenge in my graveyard, especially considering that I've got one in my hand. I'll show you what all that means in just 1 minute. But first, let's play the Mountain and throw down a Vexing Devil to 4/3. When it enters the battlefield, the opponent can either pay 4 life to have me sacrifice it, or they can keep it in play, and it's a 4/3 for 1 land. So he decides to pay the 4 life, which is the typical response, especially when you play it nice and early. And so he's down to 16. That's a nice start, if I do say so myself. He's gonna throw down a Jace's Eraser. So just as a quick reminder, his deck is focused on removing my cards from my library into my graveyard and then winning the game when I have no more cards left to draw. And my focus is gonna be to kill him. In my hand, I've got a Blood Cultist. It's a 1/1. I can tap it to deal 1 damage to a creature. Whenever a creature dealt damage by Blood Cultist this turn dies, I get to put a 1/1 counter on it. I also have Ashenmoor Liege. It's a 4/1, pumps up my black and red creatures. He milled me again from drawing cards. Pumps up my black and red creatures, plus if it is targeted by the opponent, they lose 4 life. Ooh, that was nice too. This turn though, let me think here. Yeah, I want to play the Ascension. I'm also going to try to bait counter spells from him early on. So we're gonna play the Cultist right now. So, the Demigod of Revenge, this is why I'm happy that one's in my graveyard, that I mentioned earlier. So the way this card works, it's a 5/4 flying haste, which means when I play it, it can attack that turn. The great thing is though, when it comes into play, I get to return all other Demigod of Revenges from my graveyard into the battlefield. So when I drop this, he's taking 10 damage that turn, barring he doesn't counterspell it or something. And then, oh man, I've got so many cards to show you guys. I also have a Bloodchief Ascension, which is a really cool card. I'll show you that in an upcoming turn. For this turn, though, first thing we will do... Ooh, he is going to... Wow, he's doing something before my attack phase even. What is he doing here? Tap a creature, doesn't untap during the next thing. Okay, I can only do 1 damage to a creature, so there's nothing I can really do about that. Kind of happy he played that, though, since he tapped out, which means I'm going to play my Ashenmoor Liege now. And I'm really hoping that next turn he doesn't have a counterspell, because I can throw down my Demigod of Revenge, and it is going to be a hilarious turn. In fact, I could possibly win next turn, basically, if he doesn't have a counterspell. Oh, I will definitely win next turn if he doesn't have a counterspell, because there's another Demigod in my library, in my graveyard. Oh man, if he doesn't have a counterspell, he is super screwed. Oh, he will be super screwed. The Bloodchief Ascension is really cool. Basically... Oh man, he's gonna copy a creature. He's gonna copy what, my 4/1. He's tapped out! I win! I win. He copied actually my 1/1, so he can tap it to deal 1 damage to this. It doesn't matter, however, because I win this turn by playing my Demigod of Revenge, triggering back the other Demigods in my graveyard. They're all 7/6s, and I attack with all of them this turn. GG, friend. That was really funny, though. That's a lot of negative. Oh, man. GG. Moving on to game number 2. That was a really good first game. That's really funny. All right, we got to play first to start here. This opening hand isn't that great because I do only have 2 mana. It's nice to have the Demigods, and I've got some great cards, but we're going to draw a new hand here. Oh, that is much worse. Oh, I hate doing it, but we're gonna have to go down to 6. Come on, better hand. Oh, man, this isn't really that great either. We're gonna have to keep this though. We're down to 6. All right, let me show you what I got here. Blazing Spectre, awesome card. 2/2 flying haste for 4. When it does combat damage to a player, that player discards a card. I also have a Wrecking Ball for 4 lands, destroy a creature or land. And then a Blightning, one of my favorite cards. 3 damage to target player, that player discards 2 cards. Where's the drawback? I don't know either. It's pretty crazy. It's a really good card. I just drew into an Avatar of Discord. It's a 5/3 flying for 3 lands. That sounds overpowered. Well, it's got a drawback because when it comes into play, you have to discard 2 cards. So, Oh, and he played a Fog Bank, so he could block it, so there's really no point in me playing it right now. I'm fingers crossed for a black mana. Oh, it's a turn off. All right, well, I'm not going to do anything this turn because we're going to play this so I can draw into black. I just really want to Blightning. I don't want to play this quite yet because he's got a blocker for my flying creature. Discarding 2 cards to get this in play isn't worth it at the moment. Once I can either kill off his Fog Bank or I have multiple flying creatures with which to attack him, then it'll be worth it, but right now, not so much. Okay, so I am going to... Actually interesting, I could do this. Play him. He'll discard a card and take damage equal to its converted mana cost. But before I do that, I'm actually going to attempt to throw it on a Blightning. Which, just as a reminder, 3 damage to a player and they discard 2 cards. So I'm going to thin up his hand, and then I'm going to play the Rats, which it's a 2/2 haste. The great thing is though, when it comes into play, the opponent discards a card and they take damage equal to that card's converted mana cost. So getting some of these cards that he doesn't care about out of his hand, plus ones without casting costs, for favor of making him discard something that he does want to keep in play. And at this point, I'm going to try to throw him down now. We're going to try to throw down the Rats. 2/2 haste comes into play. He discards and takes damage equal to the converted mana cost of the card that he discards. So he gets to pick, so he can pick a low casting cost card. But what if it's a low casting card that he really likes? What did he pick? He picked an island, so he takes no damage. Okay, and we're going to skip attack because he's got a blocker. But now that I'm going to have multiple creatures in play, I can get past him, and I could even eventually destroy that with that there. Bribery. Uh-oh. I am going to, whatever he plays, I'm probably going to destroy it with my Wrecking Ball. I've got some pretty crazy creatures in the deck, so I don't want him having access to those. So he might take the Demigod of Revenge, which is the 5/4 haste, which would actually be good for me because once I kill it, it'll go into my graveyard, and then if I play another Demigod, that comes back, whoop, and then we attack him and laugh. Let's see what he's going to choose, though. What is his decision? Oh, what the heck? Oh, he picked the Grave Titan, which when it comes into play, he gets zombies in play as well. That's a good choice. Plus, it's a 6/6 Death Touch, and when it attacks, he gets more zombies in play. So it's safe to say we're going to get rid of that with a Wrecking Ball. There we go. So he goes into my graveyard, and it's my turn to attack, but not really going to do anything right now. So I'm pretty happy we've made him discard a lot of cards. He does not have a lot in his hand. In fact, he's down to now 1 card. Oh, he's going to draw 4 cards actually with the Tidings there. Attack phase, he'll probably swing me. Should probably attack with all 4, yeah. And, I'm actually not going to block. Yeah, we're going to skip blocking for this turn. Okay, so I need to start drawing some lands. There we go. Need to get up to 6 so I can play the Grave Titan. I could throw down a Blazing Spectre right now. Could also throw down, oh, I can't throw down both at this turn. We're going to go with the Blazing Spectre. 2/2 flying haste. When it deals damage to a player, they discard a card. So I'll attack with both of these. 2 damage will go through. He will block the Spectre. It's the right creature to block with his little wall bad boy here, the Fog Bank. So only 2 damage goes through. He's down to 15. Right. So if I can get rid of this Fog Bank, we'll have him discarding more cards with the Blazing Spectre, which would be amazing. I just don't have anything at the moment to get rid of that Fog Bank. And he just drew a ton of cards because of the Tidings here. So he's going to get a couple 2/2 flyers in play now. Just played his Talrand's Invocation. And he's not attacking. Weird. Doesn't make much sense, but anyways. Tap this for a black. We will throw down the Typhoid Rats. 1/1 Death Touch. When it deals damage to a creature, that creature dies, regardless of it taking fatal damage or not. And we're not going to play the Avatar of Discord. I like this card, but this just wasn't the game to play it. So I don't think it'll come into play at all. And we will skip attack because he will just block this guy with one of his 2/2 flyers, and then all of a sudden, what's the point, you know? So continue. I don't know that this game's going too well for me. We'll see what happens if I can throw down the Grave Titan. That's going to help my cause a ton. But if he keeps a bunch of men untapped, then he can ooh, Panoptic Mirror. That is really bad for me. I don't have any artifact removal in this deck, so he is going to... Ugh, that's going to be bad. That's going to be really bad. I'm really concerned for what he's going to throw on that mirror. He's got 3 cards in his hand. Ugh, shoot. I don't know, guys. I'm not going to block. I just don't know. That's really good. That's actually really good. Alright. So we are going to play... Let me attack. I don't even want to attack. I'm going to try to play a... I'm going to skip my first attack phase here. Second main phase, I'm going to try to play Grave Titan. There's the counter spell. Alright, well, I had to try. He's got a Panoptic Mirror. He's about to imprint something crazy on it. And then I'm probably pretty screwed this game. I've got the Reanimate. I can fetch a card from my graveyard. I can fetch a card from my graveyard, and I lose life equal to its converted mana cost, but I get a card right in play, so... Shoot. Kind of have to block now. I can't keep taking this damage. So I'm gonna block both of those. Both of his creatures will die. Oh, what's he doing here? He hasn't put anything as Panoptic Mirror, so I'm guessing he doesn't have anything, or he just really wanted to... I don't know. Weird, actually. Okay, so all the creatures die there. One of my creatures had death. Ooh, that is nice. Demonic Tutor is really nice. Not sure what I want, though. Okay. Demonic Tutor. Oh, he's got another counter spell. Demonic Tutor lets me search my library for anything. I just don't know what is going to save me right now. I could go for a Vexing Devil, which I'll be able to play right away to get some damage through. I don't have a lot of time though, so... Oh, this would be really good, actually. Yeah, we're gonna get that, okay. So the first thing I'm going to try to do is Reanimate. Getting back my Grave Titan, which would make me take 6 damage. Is he gonna counterspell that? Dragon Master Outcast, this is what I searched for. And what happens here is during my upkeep, if I have 6 or more lands, he finally plays... Okay, he just had a mana leak, that's why. Alright. So. I have to skip attack because I need a flying blocker because I'm only at 6 life. Upkeep, he is going to throw... He's got a rebounded thing. Drawing cards. Yeah. So we had a mana leak. Counter spells, what can you do? This card would have been awesome to have in play though, because during my upkeep I would have got a 5/5 flying every upkeep, as long as I had 6 or more lands in play. Alright, he's making choices. He's doing a Rite of Replication. Is that with kicker? Yes, it is. Well, I'll move into my next draw, but that is pretty much the game. Just want to see. I don't know what I could possibly draw into, but... Okay, just gonna skip blocking. The game's over anyways. Let's take a look here. What is my draw? Reanimate, that doesn't really help me. Yeah, I'll kill myself. I won't give him the satisfaction of killing me. Alright, good game. Let's move on to number 3. Moving on to the next game against Blackburn. Why are you not ready? There you are. Thank you. Okay. Alright, I get to play first. Opening hand is... this is actually okay. Let's keep this. Start off with Evolving Wilds, with which we will get a black mana. We'll do it during his turn, though. And I will show you my hand. Okay. So I've got... Bam! Ashmore Liege. 4/1 pumps on my creatures. If it's targeted, the player loses 4 life. Terminate, destroy creature. Lightning. You know what that does. Target player takes 3 damage, discards 2 cards. And then the Heat Shimmer. It's a sorcery. I get to copy a creature, put a token that's a copy of it on the battlefield, and it has haste for the turn. It is exiled at the end of the turn. So basically I get to say, hey, I'm gonna pick a creature, I'm gonna copy it, swing with it for 1 turn. Good for me. All right, so now, decisions. We could Blood Cultist right now, or we could Blightning. Because I can Ashmore Liege next turn, I'm gonna Blightning now. Because I won't be Blightning in next turn. Although it might be better to wait a little bit till he's got less cards. So why don't we Blood Cultist first? So the idea is he plays his lands, he plays his low casting cost things early on. Once he's got less cards in his hand, a Blightning feels a little more devastating. So I think that's the game plan, especially getting rid of his lands. If I can wait a few turns until his lands are out of his hand, then it becomes, you know, so much more effective. All right, so turn 4, we can now play the Ashmore Liege, which I want to do before combat, because then I can hit for 3 instead of 1. So we're gonna play the Ashmore Liege, pumping up my black and red creatures. If a creature is both black and red, it gets pumped up twice. So here's a swing for 3 damage, bringing him down to 17. Next turn it's for 7, unless he plays a blocker. But guess what? If he plays a blocker, it gets terminated. He does not play a blocker. He plays an Erratic Portal. It's a good card. You can bounce creatures back to the hand unless the owner pays 1. He can use it on himself to replay creatures that have activated effects when it comes into play. Or he can try to use it on me, you know, to get rid of stuff or whatever. Okay, so I could copy this, which would be 8, 9, 10, 11... 12, 13, I think it would become 14 damage for the turn. And I think that they pump up each other. Ooh, oh my lord, this could be ridiculous. Let's give this a shot. Heat Shimmer, copying my 4/1. I think they pump up each other, plus I think he gets pumped up again. Oh, that's a game. Are you serious? That was the most ridiculous game I've ever played. Good game, I think. That was painful. That was such a painful game. All right, next game against Flo Munich 78. Let's see who gets to play first. He gets to play first. My opening hand is... I think I can keep this. Yeah, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. Just because it's got plenty of mana. Got some stuff to play early. A nice later game play with the Grave Titan. And, ooh, Demigod of Revenge. Nice. All right, so I start off with the Evolving Wilds, dropping a mountain. Yes, we'll play a mountain. Opponent has played a Plains. Let's see which deck he's playing here, huh? Ooh, Plains Swamp. Exalted Darkness. All right, so he's playing a 2/1 pro-black Exalted. That is really painful for me, actually. Pro-black hurts a lot. Pro-black pretty much means I can't remove him. Because this creature's black, so I'm pretty sure the ping damage from him will not work against that. And he swings for 3. So I need to respond with some pretty quick damage against this deck, because he just gets a lot of Exalted creatures in play. I can kill that one. That's a tough decision actually right now. I'm either thinking playing a 5/4 so I can start attacking him, or play the Blood Cultist, I can kill off this guy. next turn. Shucks. We're gonna go this route. I'm gonna play the Blood Cultist. Next turn I can kill off his 2/1, unless he kills the Blood Cultist this turn. So let's see if he's got creature removal in his hand. Fingers crossed that he doesn't. He'll attack for 4. He's attacking with the... Okay, he's attacking with the pro-black creature. So it's for 4 damage. Keeping my fingers crossed really hard, because I'm really hoping that he does not have creature removal. He does not. Beautiful. So now I can ping off his 2/1, and, ooh, nice. This is good. Okay, so what we do is we deal 1 damage to a creature. We do it to his pro-white creature. It dies. He gets a 1/1 counter on him. Comes to 2/2, and this turn we also play a Hellhole Rats, 2/2 haste. Comes into play. My opponent discards a card. They lose life equal to its casting cost. And since he didn't play a land last turn, I'm guessing he doesn't have a land in his hand, so he's gonna have to discard an actual card, which means he will actually take damage. At least 3, because if he had something for 2, yeah, there we go. Ooh, takes a lot of damage, takes 5. Discarding the Divinity of Pride. And then we attack for 2, bringing him down now to 13. So now we are tied up in terms of life. Next turn, though, I'll be able to play a Demigod of Revenge, and the turn after a Grave Titan. And since he appears to be mana screwed, that should be a victory for me. He's gonna save with blockers, right? We could actually play this. He can block any one of them. Now we're gonna just throw down the Demigod of Revenge. 5/5 flying haste. 5/4. And I don't want to attack with these because he can block and kill with the creature he has. So we'll just swing for 5. Brings him all the way down to 8. Draws another mana. Taps 3. Plays Royal Assassin. He can tap it to destroy a tapped creature. However, since it has Summoning Sickness, he can't do that right now. But he will be able to do it next turn. So I swing for 5. Oop, no, I win the game. Because I just drew a Heat Shimmer. So what I do this turn is pretty simple. Oh, wow, actually, that's kind of... This is going to make him angry. We're going to kill that. Unnecessary because we had the win regardless, as we copy the 5/4 and swing for 10. Another game won through the Heat Shimmer. Love it. Good game, Flo Munich. And our next game is against Travesty Monito. And I get to play first. Whoop-de-doo. Ooh, oh, 2 Vexing Devils. That is terrifying and awesome at the same time. I kind of want to keep this hand. Yeah, this is dangerous though because there is only 2 lands in the opening hand. I'm gonna start off by throwing down a mountain. And then we're gonna go next turn Swamp, Typhoid Rats, Vexing Devil, turn after Vexing Devil. That's gonna be hilarious. I can't believe I have 2 Vexing Devils. That is so ridiculous. Okay, so we start off with the Typhoid Rats. 1/1 Death Touch. Are you having a good Friday? Yes, how about yourself? Here is a Vexing Devil to the face. What a nice question. A little strange, but it's nice. I don't really want to engage in dialogue here, but I should do the proper thing and ask him how he's doing. How you doing, Travis? I am, thank you. Wonderful, wunderbar. All right, he's gonna play, he paid the 4 life. He's gonna play the 1/1, comes into play. Reveals top card of his library. If it's a land, it goes into play. It was a land, it did go into play. Next turn, I'm gonna play another Vexing Devil. Could I sound any scarier saying that? Probably not. Here's the Vexing Devil. Bam. And then, my choice will be a Demonic Tutor. He paid the 4 life again, wow. Not surprised, honestly. So we're in Demonic Tutor, and I'm gonna look for something that I know I can play next turn. No matter what happens, if I draw land or not, I'm gonna look for something that I know I can play next turn. So we got a 3 casting cost. I could play a Lightning. We could go with one of these 5/3 flyers, but oh gosh, a Blazing Spectre would be really nice against this deck. I don't think he's got much flying. Could also go with creature removal. Yeah, we're gonna go Blood Cultist actually. So my idea is that if he's got a lot of low casting cost creatures, I'm gonna use that Blood Cultist to pick him off. Pick him off. We'll see though. We will see, won't we? And it's probably good that I didn't go for the 5/3 flyer, which makes me discard cards because I think he's got plenty of flying in his deck. All right. Enters the battlefield. If you control 2 or more force, you gain 3 life. If you control 2 or more islands, you may return target tapped creature to its owner's hand. Okay, so he control. No, I didn't have any tapped creatures. Okay, but he did gain life. All right, come on, mana. Nope, was a terminate though, which is nice. We're gonna throw him down. Can tap it to deal 1 damage to a creature. Gains a 1/1 counter if it kills said creature. And we say go. Oh man, this mana screwage that's been going on here is really kind of super annoying. Claustrophobic, fantastic. Tap a creature, doesn't untap during its untap step, so now I can't even use him for anything. Well, that's great, Travis. Thanks. I'm having a wonderful Friday. All right. I'm just gonna take the 3. And save the Death Touch for something more imposing. I don't even know anymore. Like, I want to draw cards, but at the same time, it's like, okay, what's the difference? I could throw down a Heat Shimmer, copy a creature, attack with it. I think I kind of want to save that. I kind of want to save everything I have. I'm not gonna play anything right now. Forget it. Maybe I should have attacked. Oh well. I am so mana screwed. This is really annoying. He's playing a 3/3. He can untap it. Whoop-de-doo. Travis, whoop-de-friggin-doo. He's gonna attack for 3, and I will take it. I will take it. All right, mana. Thanks. Nothing I want to do yet. Still gonna hold on to this stuff. Wow. I would love some of your 7 mana, Travis. Of course, I'd like them to be red or black, but... Alright, so he's gonna swing with this stuff. I will be blocking his 3/3 here. Take 2. Heck, I might even play this guy just to have a blocker. Ooh, Wrecking Ball, that's nice. So now I've got 2 ways to remove creatures. Since they're both instants, we can sit on them. He's got so much mana. This really sucks. Alright, he is going to attack. I'm gonna take it. I want to see if he plays anything as second main phase. Nothing? A Wrecking Ball is 2/2. I really assumed he was about to play something. Ooh, Hellhole Rats, that's nice. Play this, he discards a card, loses life equal to its casting cost. He's only got 3 cards in his hand. Not a lot to choose from here. He's gonna discard a land. What the heck? Man, he's got a lot of mana. And I kind of want to save it to block. Now we'll attack for 2. Attack for 2. Bringing Travis down to 13. He'll attack for 1. I'll be down to 7 next turn. He's got to have something that he wants to play in his hand. More mana. All right, what is this? 3/3. He can tap to turn target creature into a 3/3 frog until end of turn. I will destroy that next turn, I believe. Ah, beautiful mana. One more. I need one more of those. Oh, I can make him discard the card he's got in his hand. Oh, Heat Shimmer. Copy this. He will discard the 1 remaining card that he has. Lose life equal to its casting cost. Let's see what he was sitting on in his hand. Was it anything special? Or did he just have cards? Another claustrophobia. Well, at least it wasn't a giant creature. We will terminate his 3/3. He's got no cards in his hand now. No blockers for this turn, so we hit him for 4, bringing him down to 6. And all of a sudden, I've got a chance here. He's got nothing in his hand. 1 more land, I can play my Grave Titan. Then I can also start triggering my Dragon Master Outcast. So, what did he draw? He drew a card. What was it? Claustrophobia, another one. Damn you. All right. So now I can't attack. And he will start attacking me for 1. I may just have to play my 1/1 simply as a blocker. We are both at 6. We are both at 6. Ugh. There's the land. Huzzah. All right, so game plan is Grave Titan comes into play, 6/6 Death Touch. When it lands, 2 2/2 zombies come into play. Also, when it attacks, 2 2/2 zombies come into play. That's just a little bit of a good card. I remember when that card was first released, oh damn it, Pognify. Sorry for my language. He's gonna kill it off. Gave me a 3/3 in place. Still pretty happy with my position though. Obviously having him in play would have been nice, but I've got 2 2/2s and a 3/3. So he is pretty much dead. Not this turn, but coming up. All right, we're gonna drop down the Dragon Maw Outcast after attack phase. He doesn't have anything in his hand. I guess it doesn't really matter technically, but. So we're gonna swing for everything. He will block the 3/3 and take 4. And I don't know what he would be hoping for to draw next turn, but I'm pretty sure he's probably done for. Play the Dragon Master Outcast here. And then next turn, well, let's see what he draws, if anything, that's worthwhile. Or, if that's the game. Funny game. He got super mana flood, I got really mana screwed. And then finally drawing into mana was able to pull out the victory. There it is. That's the game. Triggers at upkeep, get a 5/5 in play. And we swing for the win. Rock on. Good game, Travis. Have a good Friday. Oh man, I couldn't type it all out. Have a good Friday, Travis. Thanks. Alrighty, that is gonna do it here for Friday Night Magic. Let's wrap things up by taking a look at the Grinning Malice deck. I think I'm gonna, I don't know, I think I might take out, starting off with some Evolving Wilds. I got the Blood Chief Ascensions. I think I'm gonna take out that 3 mana cost for the 5/3 flyer. Just, I don't know, it didn't seem like it was really, this deck needs a little work. I have not perfected this deck build. Vexing Devil's amazing. Demonic Tutor amazing. Let's just go through real quick. So we got Blood Chief Ascension. I've got 3 of those. Maybe I could call that down to 2. I think it's a good card. You didn't get to see it in swing. Dragon Maw Outcast, pretty cool card as well. Reanimate, must stay. Typhoid Rat's pretty darn good. Early creature with Death Touch. Vexing Devil must stay. Demonic Tutor must stay. Terminate must stay. Avatar of Discord. I don't know, I could probably get rid of that. Blinding stays. Blood Cultist, debatable. Heat Shimmer stays. This card, debatable. It's pretty good. Didn't get to play it though. Ashtamore Liege, it's worth staying. Blazing Spectre must stay. Hellhole Rats must stay. Wrecking Ball must stay. Demigod of Revenge, 4 of them absolutely stay. Grave Titan, that's debatable. It's a good card, but That's so mana screwed. I don't know. It's tough stuff. All right, guys. So that's been a look at my black and red deck. Thank you for watching Friday Night Magic. Tune in next Friday for another episode. If you like the content, please subscribe. And as always, keep watching and keep owning.